Hello everybody, my name is Jose Rodriguez. In our previous video, we were able to configure the different Authy categories for a Windows environment. We are able now to generate built-in logs such as security, application, and system logs. Okay, but these are not the only event logs that we can generate in our Windows environment. We can also install other tools such as Sysmon, and that's the purpose of this video. Okay, so if you open a web browser and you go to the learn.microsoft.com website, and you go and you search for the sys internal tools, you will see one that is called Sysmon. Okay, system monitor, that provides also event logs that you can collect from your Windows environment. Okay, so you can download the all the files just by clicking on this download Sysmon link. Okay, you also have Sysmon for Linux, but that will be part of a different video. Okay, um, so there are different ways to install Sysmon, and the one that we are going to use is this one. We are going to install Sysmon with a configuration file. Okay, so the command that we need to run is Sysmon for the executable. We need to accept the end user agreement. We are going to use the -i parameter to install the service and also the driver. Okay, and then we will specify the path or directory to um, our configuration file. Okay, um, the configuration file that we will use uh, will come from the Blacksmith project, which is under the Open Thread Research GitHub repository. Okay, so to download all the files from this project, you can just click on the code option here and then download the zip file that contains all the files. Okay, so you will see a resources folder. So if you go to that folder, you will see one folder for configurations. So if you go there will be one folder for Sysmon. Okay, and then you will see all the different configuration files depending on the version of Sysmon. But the one that we are going to use is this one, sysmon.xml, because that contains the latest version of Sysmon. Okay, so after you download those files, you should get a zip file, sysmon.zip file from the Windows Microsoft website, and you will also get the Sysmon, the configuration file, the XML file from the Blacksmith project. Okay, so I just unzipped this folder here for Sysmon. Okay, and you can see the executable here. So what we are going to do is just click on this, hold the file, the folder, and drag and drop it on our virtual machine. Okay, okay, there was an error there. I need to be like faster like this. Okay, so it worked now. So here's the folder for Sysmon, and then I will also drag and drop the Sysmon configuration file here. So I will just do this. And instead of just dropping the file on the desktop, I will put it inside the folder. Okay, so all the files are together. Oh, it failed. Let's try it again. Okay, so if you open the folder, okay, you will see all the files. The executable here and also the configuration file here. So just let me change to my virtual machine to full screen mode. Okay, but now that we have these files already, what we need to do is in our Windows environment or system, we need to open the CMD or the command prompt application, but we will need to run this application as administrator, okay? Because we are installing a service and also a driver, okay? So we require high privileges to perform this operation. So let's just click on yes to allow this application to make changes in our device. Okay, Let me increase a little bit the font size so you can see this better. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to change our directory using the cd command. We need to go all the way to the Sysmon folder that is in our desktop. Okay. So it's going to be C users, right? And the user, we are under Pedro Gustavo in this case. And then we need to go to the desktop and then the Sysmon folder. Okay. So if we use the dir command, you can see, right, we are accessing the files for this folder. Okay. Now we need to run the commands to install the Sysmon service and driver. Okay. So we are going to use Sysmon, the executable first, space, then a dash to accept the end user agreement. Okay. A space, then dash I. Okay. The dash I parameter tells the executable, okay, we are installing the service and the driver. Okay, and then space, and then we need to specify the name of the configuration file, which is sysmon.xml. Okay, so we can just hit enter. So the configuration file was validated, Sysmon is being installed, the driver is also being installed, and the service was started. Okay, so we had a successful installation. Okay, so how can we validate that Sysmon was installed correctly? We are gonna perform two steps here. We are open, we are going to open the services app. Okay, just search for services and you will see this app here. Let's open the services app. And if you search for Sysmon, let's scroll down to letter S and then the Y here. You can see the service is running. Okay, so the service was created correctly and it is running. Now let's see if the events for Sysmon are being generated in our computer. So if we open event viewer, okay, if we go to on the left side of your screen, if you go to Windows logs, this is the option for the built-in event logs. But if we go to applications and services logs, okay, okay, so we have a Microsoft option. So under Microsoft, you should have a Windows option. So let's expand this one. And if we scroll down, Sysmon should be here. Here it is. So let's click on Sysmon. There is an operational channel here. You can see we are getting more events from Sysmon also. Okay, perfect. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video.